And conchs crow crows for crowing, and cows in slumber kneeled. She tiptoed out the half door and to her father's field, as o'er the mountain's shoulder the ragged dawnlight came, and the cold winds from the westland blew out the last star's flame. Her father, a strong farmer, had horses, sheep, and cows, 100 verdant acres, and a fence around his house. But she went when the starlight from where her life began to roam the roads of Ireland with a travelling tinkerman. His hair was brown and curling, and his eyes were brown as well, and his tongue, it would charm the hinges from out the gates of hell. At Caher fair she saw him as she was walking by, and the song that he was singing would lure larks from the sky. Her footsteps slowed to standing. She stopped and stared that day, and he made a noose of musing and pulled her heart away. And so she left her own slate roof, her father rich and strong, to roam the roads of Ireland with a travelling tinkerman. They walked the roads together, went up the hills and down, past many a dreary bogland, through many a noisy town. She rode upon the asker to rest a tired leg, and she learned the lore of the tinker clan. He taught her how to beg. She conned the cards for girls, and she saw their eyes glow bright. She read the palms of women, and she saw their limbs go tight. A dark man will marry you on a day in June. There is money across the water, coming to you soon. Oh, he'll be rich and handsome. I see a bridal feast. Your daughter will dwell in Dublin. Your son will be a priest. They went along together, the woman pale and wan, the black ass young and frisky, and the brown-eyed tinker man. He bond up mules and gennins, and he sang songs far and wide, but she never gave him children to fill his heart with pride. No, she never gave him children to spoil his sleep with cries. She saw his empty arms, felt the hunger in his eyes. The tree-tied house of the planter is colder than east wind, and the hall door of the Gombe man has no welcome for our kind. The farmstead of the grabber is colder than the stone, but the little homes of Corry will give us half their own. She saw the dreary bogland, and she felt the killing wind, and the fine home of her father kept a turning in her mind. She felt the cold rain falling, and she grew tired of it all, and twisting in the darkness, she died within her shawl. They dug a cold grave for her, and they left her all alone, and the tinker man went with them, his heart as cold as stone. Oh, she was the best of women, the flower of the ball. She never gave me children, but sure, that's no blame at all. A lass may bring her mother's heart, and a son his father's head, and maybe she is happier now, sleeping with the dead. So he drank his fill of porter, he turned his face to life, and he hit the road to old Buckfair to get another wife. As o'er the mountain's shoulder the ragged dawnlight came, and the cold winds from the westland blew out the last star's flame.